Welcome to Life and Living. I'm Joanna Gagis. When she's not saving lives in the hospital, she's singing her heart out. Her friends call her Felicia Keys, and if you're a fan of NBC's The Voice, you'll know why. She's Felicia Temple, a nurse at Holy Name Medical Center. She's also a singer, songwriter, and musician. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for having me.
We're thrilled to have you. I'm thrilled to have you. I watched your audition, which we're going to look at in just a minute, on NBC's The Voice, and I went, who is this powerhouse voice from New Jersey singing her heart out on the stage? What was that like?
It was incredible. It was the experience of a lifetime. I lived out some of my childhood dreams. I got to sing with Alicia Keys, and I'm still floating on a cloud.
I can only imagine. Can we take a look at your audition tape?
Absolutely.
This is the blind audition, right? We've got 4 judges. We have Adam Levine, Blake Shelton, Alicia Keys, Gwen Stefani. You're singing to the back of their chairs. We don't know what's going to happen, right?
Yes.
Let's take a look. All the feels right there. It's too much. I mean, did you know in that moment you gave it your all, you killed it?
Once Alicia's chair turned, I had the instant feeling of relief. You know, you wait so long for the moment. There's so much practice and so much rehearsal. I just felt like, okay, I did it. And out of all the times that I had sang it, I felt like, oh, I really, really nailed it, you know, at the right time.
Was it everything you wanted it to be? That audition song right there?
That song was my dream song to sing, and I got to sing it for 4 amazing coaches. What more could I ask for?
So Alicia turns around. This amazing thing happens. We're about to take a look at another clip because you start to introduce yourself and you tell everyone that your friends call you Felicia Keys. First, explain that.
Well, thank goodness no one calls me that now. But in high school, I could not escape that name. At every talent show, I used to sing and play, and my name was Felicia, and her name was Alicia. We're both mixed, and, you know, we look kind of similar, and everyone used to call me Felicia Keys. And I
kind of have a similar sound, too.
I used to play all of her songs at the talent shows. That was my thing. And I got that name, and now it will not escape me for the rest of my life.
No, it won't. It's not going anywhere, especially because you said this to the judges, and what happened, this impromptu moment?
You know, thank goodness for Adam. He made my dreams come true. He said, I kind of want to hear you guys sing together. And I'm like, oh my God, is this really happening? And
can we take a look at that?
Yes.
Let's go to the clip.
I think I want to hear Alicia Keys and Felicia Keys do a duet together.
Yes!
Go!
Yes!
Go!
Yes!
I feel sorry for us.
This is surreal. Like, I'm a perioperative nurse.
You're an artist. You're a beautiful artist. That's what you are. I think we should sing.
I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never lost someone the way that I love you.
I don't think it gets better than that.
No. If it would have all ended there, I think I would have been okay, because I was like, who else gets to do this?
I've never seen a more magical moment. I watched it that night. I couldn't believe it. And then to find out the next day, you were New Jersey's nurse at Holy Name Medical Center right in Teaneck, New Jersey. I'm proud of you. I know everyone else is. But talk about what it was like, because it didn't end there for you. You got to go on to the show, and you got to work even more with Alicia. What did you learn from her? And from the other judges?
Really, on the show in general, the show really teaches you to think outside the box. Every artist, they come in with something that they're comfortable with, songs they're comfortable with singing, the way they're comfortable with dressing, you know, their styling, and the show just really opens you up. You know, they give you song choices that you may not have thought of for yourself.
Pushing you outside of your comfort zone?
Yeah, they push you outside of your comfort zone, which is really great because, you know, we all say we don't like to be put in a box, but in some ways we're really comfortable in that box that we live in. So it really helped me grow.
And it wasn't just Alicia, you work closely with Blake as well. So
Yes.
do you think that kind of getting the different voices, metaphorically and literally, really helped you grow as an artist?
Yes, definitely. I feel like I was one of the lucky ones. Some people come and, you know, it's great if you stick with one coach, that means you've won everything. But, you know, in losing my battle and being, you know, stolen to Team Blake, I got, you know, kind of a 2-for-1 deal. I got to work with Alicia and Blake. So it was a really good experience.
The timing of this was really poignant for you. There was a lot going on in your life personally at the time that you got called for The Voice. Give us the context.
When they called me for the show...
Hold on, so you get a call from The Voice.
Yes.
And you pick up and say, hi, this is Felicia, and what happens? They say, hi, we want you to come on The Voice?
Yes, just like that. Actually,
and you said,
just
I think
like
you have
that.
the wrong number.
And I said, is this a joke? And they said, no, you know, we're from the casting department and we've seen videos of you. We would love for you to come to LA. You know, general auditions are over, but we want you to come, you know, kind of completely skip a lot of the process. And I said...
You were hesitant.
Yes, I said, I don't really know if I can do that because I'm on chemo. And I remember the casting producer that called me said, excuse me? You know, she wasn't expecting that at all. And I said, yeah, I'm, you know, a couple rounds away from being done, and I'm going to have to call you back.
What was your diagnosis?
I had a carcinoid tumor or a neuroendocrine tumor of my appendix. And I had to have the right side of my colon removed. So I was going through a lot. I was done with surgery, but chemo takes a toll on your body.
So how did you determine that going on The Voice was right?
I felt like I was finishing my therapy. I was kind of through the worst of it. And it was almost like a little gift from God coming down, like, here you go. It was like a little, you know, rainbow at the end of a storm. So I said, you know what, this is something I really would love to do. And if my doctor says I'm okay to go, then I'm going to go.
How did you know that there was something wrong? How were you first diagnosed?
I spent a lot of months having weird stomach symptoms, nausea and vomiting for months on and off, went to the doctor. They said nothing's wrong with you, until finally one night I went to the emergency room and got a CAT scan, and they thought I had appendicitis.
As a nurse, were you more of an advocate for your own health? Did you get the sense that something was wrong and you knew you needed to push? Do you think that there was some correlation there, your experience as a healthcare provider?
My experience as a nurse almost pushed me towards the other direction.
Towards not taking care of yourself.
You know, we self-diagnose ourselves. You know, I said, oh, I probably shouldn't have ate this or that. You know, you don't want to go to the doctor. You never want to go to the doctor.
Right.
I
do hear nurses and doctors make the worst patients.
We're the worst patients, and I said, I don't want to go.
Right.
But once I did,
you knew.
I said something's really wrong.
As a healthcare provider, as someone who cares for people in some of the worst stages of their healthcare experience, their life, how has this experience, going through cancer treatment, impacted the way you provide that care?
Going through this whole experience has really enabled me to be more empathetic towards my patients. I work in surgery every day, and at some point, you know, it can become redundant. You know, you feel like you do the same thing for everyone. You get them in, you get them out. And having had surgery myself and being in the position of the patient just makes me take a little more time with them, you know, be even more kind and, you know, patient when they're nervous. Yeah.
Understand how vulnerable they can feel in those moments. We're happy to say you are cancer-free, right?
Yes.
You have gone through the experience of The Voice. You made it to the top 24?
Yes, I did.
Amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That was a launching pad for you, wasn't it?
Definitely. The show definitely was. It has done me a world of good.
What are you working on now?
I have an EP coming out on June 23rd that I'm extremely excited about, called The Balancing Act. And it kind of just chronicles my life from when I got diagnosed to now.
A lot of things happened for you in a very short, condensed period of time. Cancer diagnosis and treatment, The Voice, you got engaged?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank
and
you
now
so
working
much.
on an album certainly is probably a balancing act for you, right?
Definitely.
Well, can we end this segment listening to a little bit of what you are providing for our audience.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Felicia Temple.
Thank you.
Sometimes you can feel like the world is on your shoulders. Sometimes you can feel there's no way you can win. But I'm so glad that I got you to brighten up my day. You made me feel like living again. You told me that it's gonna be okay, 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 okay.
How do you create change? By cultivating hope. And we see that every day. In the eyes of our preschoolers, in the souls of the seniors in our Adult Day program, in the minds of the students at Robert Treat Academy, a national Blue Ribbon School of Excellence, in the passion of children in our Youth Leadership Development Program, in our commitment to connections at the Center for Autism, and in the heart of our community, the North Ward Center, creating opportunities for equity, education, and growth.
Also brought to you by New Jersey Resources and by Summit Medical Group,